Alright, so we are going to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of this barn building project slash carousel parlor. Today is Sunday, September 8th. And we're going to come in it from the front side. Last time around we didn't pull the drone up in the air either. There's really not much that has changed from the outside, maybe a little bit, but a little windy today, and I thought I would just come around it with the bike. They have poured some concrete on top of the actual carousel itself, so we're gonna come in the front side here. Actually, we're going to run down the side of the building and we're gonna walk in from the connecting building. We'll walk into the parlor and then we'll walk back out through the freestall and on yonder that way. They ended up installing some pumps into this one manure storage here. Got some agitators and some pumps put into there. So we'll just get into the connecting building. They have some rebar laid out. I'm gonna park right here. They got some rebar laid out so that they can pour concrete on this floor here this week. I don't know, that wasn't poured last time around, but we'll go up into the parlor and then we'll walk back out this other way. The wind's blowing here pretty good. I'm hoping that we've got enough of a windsock on here to where... Alright, I just want to interrupt you guys here for just a brief moment. Olight has a sale that's going on here right now. Click on the link in the description to get the particulars on what's going on in this sale. They did send me 3 lights here for this sale to show you guys. There's an Arcfeld Pro. This has a UV light on it. It has a laser pointer and it has a regular flashlight on it with a pocket clip as well, and this is also magnetic. Got a magnetic base on it, and that's how you can charge it as well. Another one that they sent me is this one is brand new. This is a Baton Pro. This has a pocket clip on it as well, and it's also got a reverse clip to where you could clip it on maybe the brim of your hat or what have you. The third one they sent me is this Parlor 3. This is an aggressive headlamp that comes with an elastic band. You clip it to the band and you have a great head light. However, it doesn't work all that great if you're wearing a hat. You have to turn your hat around backwards, and I don't get into using these at all. The go-to light that I have, and I carry it with me every day, is this little, I don't know what they call them now. This is a Baton. This is an S1R. This is a lot older. This has a clip on it. I clip it to my hat. It's light enough, turn the lamp on, and I can go right to work. The other one that I prefer using too is this Seeker 3 Pro. I'm grabbing this all day long. This has a different style case that comes with it now, but this case here I've had for a long time, and they don't sell this one anymore. The one that they sell now, you flip the light in like this and you clip it, and it comes in a little tighter to your belt too, but I prefer this case. So we'll get right back into the video. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Click on the link in the description. You'll get all the particulars on lumens and all that stuff. If you don't buy any of the sale items, if you type in Andy FFF in the discount code box, you'll get an additional 10% off on non-sale items. So we'll get back into the video now, and I'll catch you guys at the end. So, thanks for watching. The camera shut off there. I'm hoping that it grabbed that last clip, but at any rate, got a little bit of wind blowing here, and I'm hoping this windsock that's on this microphone is going to muffle out enough of the wind, but we're actually up far enough into the building where that's not going, or it is not affecting us as much. So the last time we were in the actual carousel part of the parlor, they hadn't had the concrete poured on top of this deck here. They've got the concrete poured on there now, and I get the question about every time I do one of these videos, how big is it? This is an 80 cow rotary. Now, another thing that I need to state during this video, we don't plan on milking any more cows than what we're milking now. We have slowly grown for the past 25 years, and we are currently going to keep growing at that rate. We are milking in a double 20 parallel parlor right at the moment, and we are currently milking 2,100 cows. We should be able to run, say, I'm just going to pull a number out there because I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be able to run on this unit here. Let's just pull a number out there and say it's 3,400 cows. We're not going to jump right to 3,400 cows milking right at the moment. In 15 years, we might be at 3,400. In 2 years, we might be at 2,000. The parlor that we have now, we outgrew that. We don't want to build a parlor that is going to be sufficient enough to milk the amount of cows that we're milking right now, because we don't want to outgrow it. We're hoping that the size of this facility is going to suffice our needs for the next 20 years. When we built the parlor that we're in now, it originally was built as a double 12, and we expanded it to a double 18, and then later on to a double 20. We were milking 180, 90 cows, and towards the end we were milking over 200 in a 48 cow tie stall barn. We milked with 4 units in each barn. It was an L-shaped barn, and at the time when we built the parlor, we felt that if we had something that was sufficient enough for 400 to 500 cows, that we would be more than happy with that size of a milking facility. And we have slowly grown within. We've slowly grown within for the past, well, this is 2024. We built that facility on this, everything on this side, all this was, that was on this side of the road was a field, and the machinery barn was there, where the shop is now. When we came over to this side, and it was like 1999, there was, I just lost my train of thought here, but there was nothing more over here. We bought 131 or 6, somewhere around there, springing heifers, and we have not bought an animal since then. So we will not be buying any animals. We are just going to milk what we can currently grow. So that'll free up or clear up some of that questioning that I get in these videos. There's a little bit of timber work done, concrete work done on the deck, and that wall area there, from there forward is going to be the milk house facility. They've got some flushing pipes and whatever that are slowly getting put together here. That's what all this stuff here is. We've got a couple of cement tanks that are down in the ground that are going to collect wash water, rinse down water, and what have you. A couple of milk tanks that are sitting outside here. They were out front. They moved them off to the side of the building. Our milk company does not want to do direct load. So we are going to put milk in bulk tanks. Those are 8,000 gallon tanks, and then we are going to move our milk silo over as well. I know some of the professionals will say, oh, we're all direct load. Well, we're small time here, and we are going with what we can currently do with our milk plant. So they have poured some concrete here from the last time we joined you, coming up through this connecting building, coming over from barn 9. We've got our alleyways for return, entrance alleyways, and so on. My brother would like to put animals in this barn here tomorrow. So this will be the last time that this barn will be the way it is without any animals in it. We've got some freshening box stalls here on this end, and a utility room. Well, let's not call it a utility room. It's going to be a service type room that will be able to source medicines from, wash, to be able to wash our, the guys will be able to wash down and what have you. There's water heater in here, wash sink, water hose, refrigerator for different medicines and vaccines and what have you. Oh, let's see here. They are going to bring animals in on this other side. I don't know if I can sneak through this headlock. I can't. I'm gonna walk down to this end. So they have got this side of the barn ready to put animals in. We got to jump through a gate here. Let's open up this. Oh, let's open up this one here. A lot of sand has been brought in here to build up these stalls. The last number I heard for putting sand in this whole barn, I think, was $40,000 to build up the beds from where they were. Did I show that enough over on this other side? I don't believe so. They are deep beds, and we'll walk the whole length of the building here, and we'll show you what the beds look like prior to the sand going into them. I don't know how many tons of sand has been put in already, but my nephews have been working on this for, oh, they didn't put too awful much in this week. The prior week they had put a lot in. My brother and his kids brought the water line in, coming up through alongside the building here. They came over from that other building and brought the water line. They stubbed it over going into each water, so the water line goes up the whole length of the barn. It's all fused pipe, and there's no joints. It's a solid piece that comes all the way across and up into the water. Now those waters down there didn't have any water in them. However, this one does, and I'm assuming that this water and the waters going that way are going to have water in them. What we need to do is to transition that barn over there, barn 9. We need to be able to get that transitioned into cow stalls. Today being September 8th, they're thinking maybe we'll be milking in here. Well, they said December 1st. I say January 1st. And there is a lot of work left to do with the actual infrastructure for the parlor itself. But we can get animals in here. We can come in on this end. We can feed them. And we'll have to vacuum the manure out, which that's what we plan on doing as far as being able to clean this whole facility. We have alley scrapers in barn 8, 6, and 5. 3 barns with alley scrapers. On this side of barn 8, we have heifers in there. Down to where this addition on this end, we have to clean that with a skid steer. We dump that into the slot, comes into this manure storage that's out on this end of the barn. The other side has a separate alley scraper that cleans just this end of the barn. You can't quite tell from here with the camera, but the addition that we put on this barn 8, that has, from the addition this way, a single alley scraper. The rest of it, there's 2 alley scraper units. One cleans each side of the barn, dumps into a pit that's down a little further. It's a little hard to explain that, but I have explained it in the past. So we'll have heifers that we'll be able to put in on the north side of the barn. We're just going to take a gander over onto this side to show you how deep these stalls are. So we filled this bed area up completely with sand, and it's probably 2 foot deep, and it's completely full of sand. That's the other side of the barn was as deep as this, all filled entirely with bedding sand. We bed our stalls once a week. Usually we start on the front end of the week, Mondays. Takes him a couple of days to get the cow stalls done, and then he trickles sand into the heifer stalls every other week. So it's probably gonna take a big 2 days, because every once in a while he was able to trickle some in on his second day to the heifer stalls. He's got a lot more stalls to bed here now with the addition of this barn here. Eventually we'll have to get 2 guys bedding stalls. So that's currently where we are at with this project. Next time around, I'll throw the drone up in the air. Some of the exterior stuff has, they have built a little bit, but being that it was as windy as it was today, I didn't feel that the drone was going to get us too much. I didn't want to crash the damn thing. But they'll have this concrete pad here poured in this connecting building going over to barn 8 here this week. They've got their rebar set into place, and this end of it from the parlor this way is going to go pretty quick. They've got a lot of work that way to do here. So when they flush this barn, when they flush the holding area down, there's going to be a drop right here. There's just stones sitting in it right now, and that's going to flow out to this pit here. We've got agitators and pumps in here. This will agitate, and then they'll pump it from this pit over to that one, and then we can pump from that one under the barn over into the other ones. So with that being said, that ought to give you guys enough of a idea of what is going on. There's not a lot to see from when we came in here last time around, but they've done a lot of work kind of in behind the scenes, in behind what you guys can actually see here. So take it easy, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.